All right, guys, it's Friday night. The streamer beta happened today. It'll happen tomorrow, and I believe Sunday as well. Finally got to see live gameplay of the brand new DC Dual Force. Unfortunately, I wasn't invited, so hopefully I get in next week. But the game looks like it's pretty good shape. The menus looked awesome. Everything looked good. There's animations and stuff. It's not finalized, though. I think there's some stuff missing. But yeah, it's going to be a great, great time. All right, let's get Mr. Rev going, and then we will see how it goes. We're going to do energy today. I was going to think about something else, tactics, but energy's fine. Aggro, mono orange, or anarchy's very strong, it appears. Flash is good. I think there's a few other things were bugged, but oh yeah, the rewards, the PvE content, the comic books are extremely well done, better than I thought. They give good rewards, some good cards. Yeah, I can't wait. And it has a battle pass, and it's pretty damn generous. So there's a lot of different things. Maybe we'll cover that, but kind of want to do it when we actually have the game, that we don't, reference other content creators stuff. But we'll see. All right, Rev. There was a whole day of streaming, and we saw the game in action for once. It looks like Mono Anarchy is very, very strong. So
nice. Yeah, I didn't watch any of that. So Anarchy was pretty good, huh?
Anarchy's good. Cyborg and Poison Ivy is really good. It's a control deck. It's really annoying to against because it basically removes your shit, puts your stuff back into your hand. So yeah, but no, it's good. Everything's smooth. It's what's his name? Dexter said it was kind of interesting. He says it's really not a competitor to Snap, because Snap's really, honestly, Snap is for like non-card gamers, right? If you think about it, they kind of cater. He's that caters towards a different type of person than DC Dual Force is more for your traditional card game fans, the ones that like complex kind of mechanics, more longer games. I mean, some of those games are quick though, some of those greedy, slow. Now remember, guys, this is unrefined, totally people new. Once people develop strategies and all that, it's going to be way, way different. So the aggro. You say it. Hold on one second. Aggro, like you say, Rev, every time there's a new set, a new rotation, what type of deck archetype dominates the first couple of days? Aggro, because it's cheap, it's fast.
Quicker to refine.
Yeah, it's quicker to refine, and the greedy, slower decks need to find what the good balance. Because a lot of decks are greedy at first, right? Oh, I want all this. But then they realize, oh shit, this card's way too slow, etc. So yeah, we can't, we can't take that in grain of salt. Plus, I was watching Willow, who spent a substantial amount of time refining decks on Tabletop Simulator, which is actually very powerful, Rev. You're right. I didn't realize how much of an edge you can get. But yeah, I really love what I saw today. Hal Jordan was pretty cool. There's just so much. We didn't see a lot of. He didn't play a lot of like Zatanna though. I really want to see that. She seemed pretty interesting. I think he lost to a Zatanna. Who was the other hero? But anyways, yeah. Good stuff. The battle pass is a lot. You get a lot more good for $9. You get a lot more than you do compared to like Snap. I do kind of hope that this. I don't know if it's going to pressure Snap, because Snap's like a different mechanic or market.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, Snap's like Caden said, the honeymoon's over, man. That their business model is way too greedy, and I don't know if they're going to change it or not. But
yeah.
A lot of content creators.
Yeah, I'm just pretty content with Snap right now to buy the season pass.
Yeah, me too. That's all.
Not a whole lot else.
Yeah, it's just pretty, because it's not worth it, dude. You don't get cards, and that's sex. Anyways, we'll go over the battle pass shit when we actually get. Hopefully next week we're in the beta and we can stream that. That'd be a lot of fun. But let's go. There's a lot of cards to do, so let's just focus on that. We'll talk
about these greedy. These or not greedy, these nerdy Green Lantern cards.
Oh yeah, so we have the leaders Energy has 3 leaders: Hal Jordan, Shazam, the Flash, which is really good, and Zatanna, which I think is going to be a really good. I think she beat him, but anyways, let's go Hal Jordan. So he is at the start of your turn. At the start of your turn, create. Oh, so they changed that at the start of your. Oh, sorry, the start of your first turn, not at the start of, because if it was every turn, it'd be very strong. Start of your first turn, create a Green Lantern in your hand. We'll go over the Green Lanterns in a minute. They're all pretty damn good. 3 charges. Hal Jordan gets +3 attack and generate bronze, which you saw that video. You only get 2. You can only really play 2 cards per game, unless you per turn. So generation. A ramp is going to be very, very important in this game, or very good. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's a fine guy right here. Very cool. There's no other real synergy with him except for the bronze allow you to play more Green Lanterns. So we'll be taking a look at that. He does get he does give you a card, so that's good. You know, it could be, of course, a golden one, so maybe not so great. But yeah, on average, he's gonna give you something good that you can play in the early game. Really good. And he's going to be excellent with certain other type of decks. Shazam, 3.
Also, side note, this is funny. I have YouTube open on my TV, and your stream just refreshed. Your stream popped up.
Really? I don't know what it does with YouTube, man. YouTube is like the laggiest. I don't know. It's that's why I don't like streaming too much on YouTube, because it's just not as good as Twitch in sense of that. It's just there's a weird delay. There's always some kind of buffering. But anyways, let's get back to here. Shazam. 3 charges, gain +5 attack. Very, very powerful. That's pretty high. Create 5 lightning bolts in your deck. So lightning bolts are really good. This is kind of going to be an archetype that's going to be very much about drawing and all that kind of stuff. Very good anti-fatigue if there's a mill. So if we're going to see him, 22 defense is really good. The lowest defense hero is the Flash, and he's extremely powered. Plus 2 charges, +2, 2 attack and fear. So he could attack 1 fury, basically.
Yeah.
He could attack twice. If you could combo that. Solid. Yeah, pretty solid. If you could combo that with other stuff, he's going to be pretty good, like his protection, give him more health.
Yeah, some of the might stuff has pretty good attack buffs.
Yeah. And seek a magical spell. So it's 2. So she's going to consistently give you, and there's a magical support, by the way. So we'll see that as we go on. So on paper, you're like, okay, well, that's might not be the great, but there's a lot of synergy for it. So what do you think about her?
Yeah. So it's random magic spells, right?
Just it pulls it from like 20. That's a lot, but
yeah. Might be kind of hard to get what you're looking for.
Yeah, you could. It's like a discover of 3.
But it is. I mean, it is only 2 charges. So
yeah, it's pretty.
You just kind of always have stuff to do, right?
Yeah, and you get to add what's it called? Support for your cards. We're going to be seeing here. So yeah, and it's resources. So let's go to actions first. All right. So the Book of Destiny is a bronze. Rare. Okay. Create a magical spell in your hand. The first time you play the Book of Destiny, return it to your hand. So it's bronze. It's a gift that keeps on giving. It's random, completely random. So you have no control, no picking. So I think it's good, especially what we'll see later as we review. Maybe before we do this, should we do the recruits to see the support for the synergy, or do you think,
we can go for actions.
Yeah, I think it's a good one. But the thing is, excuse me, we'll see if it's enough room in your deck for it.
Presumably, there's magic spells. That are silver and gold, so you can kind of maybe upgrade this into a higher power level resource if you want to.
Yeah, it's kind of like that new Millhouse epic spell, right, or legendary spell that if they spend, then it like return to your hand or something like the mage has. So it's kind of similar to that, except for obviously this is not the same restriction, so it's better. But
I guess the benefit is you put this in your deck so that you can create silver and gold spells that are like situationally useful, but that you wouldn't necessarily put in your deck.
Correct. So I think it'll.
That's the advantage. I don't know if that's enough of an advantage to warrant playing it, but
maybe
that's
of
like the angle. Because if you're just like using this to make a bronze spell, you're like not really doing much with your turn.
Correct. As we saw today, aggro is extremely punishing to slow decks. You have to get on board. And here's another one. Thinking of which, you have to be careful on how to find. This is going to be one of those games where if you're not paying attention in right order, you're going to miss lethal. So, oh shit, it's gonna be challenging because I was watching Willow and he's like, oh shit, I have lethal. He's like, oh, but wait, I have to go here first, that there. So yeah, it's not like Snap where you just like throw cards and hope for the best. So you have to actually think a little bit in this game, which is good. All right, so Cosmic Staff, a silver. Give a friendly recruit plus firepower +1 and generate. Okay, so as we're going to know, Ramp's going to be very good in this game. Yeah, this is a good one. Now, obviously, it's synergy with the firepower, which means it's basically spell power. It synergizes with a lot of stuff on Anarchy, especially Joker, etc. So yeah, I think it's good. Obviously, you have to have a board, or recruit, which I don't think it's going to be that difficult. Will it be good enough to support though?
I don't know. I feel like Anarchy had a lot cheaper ways to get firepower.
Yeah. So maybe this won't be good enough.
You get this little bit of a rebate with the bronze, but
yeah,
it seems a little sus maybe.
I love the art, but yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Cosmic Treadmill. Gold. Okay. Comments. You can run 2 of these. Give recruits in your hand and deck flurry. Draw a card. Okay, so drawing a card's usually extremely powerful. The only thing about this, it's a gold. So the games, it depends on the meta. Milo had a mixture of stuff. Against aggro, this is way too slow. But he didn't kill everyone all the time really quick. So he did get to play a fair amount of gold cards. So again, we have to wait until things develop. In a slower deck, this probably will see a home. But the problem is, you can't play this until at least turn 5 unless you ramp. By then, if you're a spell-heavy deck, are you going to have enough recruits to get... I don't know. I think this is a good card, but it's going to be I think it's going to be meta-dependent, or how many recruits you have, right? Because
I think this card is trashy.
Is it? We'll see.
Because this is like basically hand buffing your deck. And what did I say about the card that we talked about before that buffs your deck? It's like this is just way too slow. Way too slow,
I think so. Maybe if it was
assuming that your opponent has an actual game plan in their deck.
Yeah, and I think
buffing your deck is too slow.
Yeah,
generally.
And usually, if this was silver, I think it'd have a much better chance. But gold,
and you gotta think about it too, like because I think by turn 5 and after you're capped to 1 gold and 1 silver, right? So if this is your gold for the turn,
yeah, exactly.
The best you can do is to follow this up is play like a flurry silver or a flurry.
Yeah, it's just way too slow. And 2, if you're especially spell heavy, what if you don't draw a recruit for a while? Yeah, it's way too slow. Maybe silver would be okay, but not gold's too slow.
And the other thing about this too, right, is you're not doing a whole lot on the turn that you play Cosmic Treadmill, right? And then even on the following turns, you've probably lost the board because you played Cosmic Treadmill, and then you have to play your flurry minions, and then your opponent gets to decide the trades. Because again, you had to play Cosmic Treadmill.
Yes, sir. So I totally agree. Way too slow, even though I like its idea, but yeah, it's too slow. Now here are amazing art. So if a card's judged on art, it wins. Silver Crystal Ball. Play the top card of your deck. For the rest of the game, you can see the top card of your deck. So that's a lot of good useful information. Now, the thing is this. If it high rolls and pulls out a gold card, you win. A silver card, you win. Even, I guess, a bronze card, maybe. I think this is pretty good. The fact that it plays a card, now if it's a spell, it'll play it. I mean, maybe that's kind of bad. What do you think?
So do do you play this like really top heavy? Like you don't play very many bronze cards to
Well,
get a good
yeah.
result out of this? Like
It might be a little bit too niche, you think?
maybe.
Hmm.
Like it can definitely high roll. I think the I mean you if you were gonna play this, you'd play it for the playing the top card of your deck.
Yeah.
But I think knowing the top card of your deck is probably not that impactful to your game plan a lot
Yeah.
of the time.
I love the idea. It's probably really
Like
good.
like you think about Snap, right? Like this is basically Howard the Duck.
It is like Howard the
And
Duck.
Howard the Duck, like yeah, it's like a new card, so not many people have him, but it, from what I've seen so far, it's not a very crazy
Yeah.
thing, right? Because like decks, especially in Snap, like decks are small enough. Like you have a general idea, like in the next few turns, what you're gonna draw.
True. Yeah. Snap, I definitely
So
agree.
the bigger decks here,
Might get
but
value, but
yeah, generally I think the information isn't.
yeah.
You need to be able to win with your deck without having access to this information.
Yeah, and if you, like you said, if
Not
you high
super
roll
clutch.
with a gold for silver, that's amazing. But it's like a trying to want to be big deck type thing too. Yeah, I don't know. I love the art, but we'll have to wait and see. We might be wrong, but I don't think it's going to see too much play. But we'll see. Silver double time. Give a friendly recruit flurry this turn. The problem with this is a silver, right? Like you said, you're limited on resources.
Yeah.
And unless it's a huge minion that could set up lethal or get amazing trades, maybe. But I think it's a little bit too slow. We're not. I mean,
Feels like it, yeah.
yeah. That's now if it's generated, that's great. Like Zatanna, her generating shit like that would be awesome. But still, the thing is, it's a silver. If it was bronze, maybe it'd be really good. But yeah, silver's expensive.
I'm also imagining. I'm imagining some of these. Yeah, what's this group called? Energy. I'm imagining some of these energy minions actually natively have flurry.
Yeah.
So it feels like.
Yeah.
Why would you play this?
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of agree with you that one. I don't think it's very good enough. But here's Earthquake Silver, deal damage to all characters. So it's like what's it called?
Hellfire.
Hellfire. Obviously, this is going to go for a control deck, so probably see a home there. That can clean up a lot of stuff. It can get rid of auras on creatures so that you can use another spell afterwards. I think it'll see control in a control decks for sure. It'll probably be interested, especially if it's a very aggressive meta. And silver will probably at that time clear up a lot of the early game junk. So yeah, I think it's going to see play in a control deck.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, not bad. I think it'll see play. We'll see. I like it. Energy Blast. Deal through damage to an enemy minion. I'm just kidding. Character. Bronze. Well, yeah, that's a given. Everyone's going to play that. That's just too good. And you could do leader, and you could do, of course, minion. That'll clean up a lot of early game stuff. That's a given. I don't think it's much else to say about that one. It's good. The Gift of Naboo. Gold. I mean, not gold. Bronze. Seek a magical spell. That's good. After you play a magical spell, Gift of Naboo becomes free this turn. All right, so does that mean it's going to sit in your hand and you play it? Because the ordering...
Or is it just the second copy is free?
Oh, yeah, you're
that
right.
Turn.
Yeah, if that's... Well, I think it's good because it gives you resources.
Yeah, so I guess... Yeah, so if you play this first, then it's not free. But if you play a magical spell before you seek...
Yeah.
It's free, yeah. Or if you have the second copy of Gift.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Free's always good, too. I like it. I think it'll be good. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is going to be really, really good. Bronze, Green Lantern power battery. Generate 2 bronze. Yeah, that's really good. That's going to be really good because it gives you ramp. It allows you to play multiple turn 1. That gives you basically possibility of playing more cards, a couple recruits, some spell, whatever you want. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. It's maybe a little bit sus later in the game because it's low impact, right? And if you need to spend your silver or your gold to play this.
It'd be interesting. Yeah. I think it's good though for early games. Definitely good, and the art's great. Hellblaze, deal 3 damage to each enemy character. What? Deal 3 damage to each enemy character. What does that? Oh, what does that mean? Each enemy character. Oh, it's gold, by the way. Oh, does that mean all of them?
It's basically it's earthquake, but it doesn't hit your side.
Oh.
So you're paying quite a bit more to not hurt your own stuff.
Will that see play though? Gold's a lot, man. And at that point, it depends on the meta. Aggro it'll do really good, but if you're going against Mike, you showed you how like Steel is freaking insane, right? Mike can literally get these huge dudes out. What's that going to do to that? I mean,
yeah, I think it's a pure control deck would definitely prefer Earthquake because you're going to play a board clear when you're behind.
Yeah.
You probably don't need to play a board clear if you're in control of the game already.
Yeah, exactly. I don't.
But so Hellblaze is maybe like a bit more mid range. That, like you've got stuff on board and you want your stuff to be able to get past their stuff.
I agree with you.
So
I think it
takes a little bit more pure control.
Yeah, this one's kind of probably not see as much play. Maybe you're right, mid rangish, but I don't think it's as good as Earthquake per se. Yeah. Helmet of Fate Bronze. Create a copy of this in your deck. Draw a card and give a friendly group +1/+1 for each magical spell you've played this game. 0+0. Okay, that's just the buffer thing. All right. Well, obviously.
So it stops you from decking out.
Yeah, I think this will be good. I think this is a really good card. Obviously,
it's like a buffed. It's like a buffing version of Jade Idol instead of shuffling a minion, you shuffle a buff.
Yeah, I like it. I think it'll be good in more of a spell heavy deck. It's good. Obviously,
although I guess technically it doesn't actually extend the game because you add a copy to your deck and you draw. Yeah. So, and then you still have your natural draw, so you don't actually extend your deck.
Correct. And I want to thank a viewer for giving me a substantial amount of information. There's just some misconceptions about the game. So that's good. And we know keywords a lot better now. Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, so we all heard that I think it was a misconception. People thought that, cards shuffle back in and you get upgraded version. That's not quite how it works. And so that's cool. Imbued with lightning, though. Look at this. Bronze. Amazing art here. After a friendly character attacks this turn, create 2 lightning bolts in your deck. Again, lightning bolt. And lightning bolts, if I remember right. Let's look. I think it's 3 shots or something like that. Yeah, here we go. Not 3. It's free, by the way. As you can play as many as you want.
Deal 2 damage to an enemy character draw.
Yeah, that's really, really good. It cycles your deck and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, it's good. That's just Shazam does that, by the way, and then other cards obviously does as well. Where do we leave? Okay, so I think it's a good card. We'll see. All right, so Lightning Arc. Silver. Deal 2 damage to an enemy character and 1 damage to adjacent characters. So that's pretty good. It gets rid of shields. It gets rid of auras. So like if those 1 damage hits neighboring cards, if they have aura, it gets rid of it. So yeah, I like this, but the only thing is it's silver. So we're gonna have to see if you think it's good enough to see play. Good against aggro.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad at all. I think it's cool.
It's chain lightning.
Yeah, exactly. Up next is bronze. Power surge. Give a friendly minion +3 attack this turn. Obviously, that could do really good for trading. But it's bronze. Do you think it's good enough to see? It's only 1 character, though. You think it's good enough? I mean, attack's very important in this game. So, I don't think it's bad, but will it...
attack for 1 turn.
Do you think it's going to be enough to put a spot in your deck?
That'd be good enough just because of Flurry.
True. You could combo it with other stuff. Yeah. So maybe you're right. We're going to have to see. Shock Wave is free. Deal 1 damage to all characters. This is probably an excellent Yeah, this is good because it gets rid of auras if they're on the board. It gets rid of, well, there's a lot, aggro has a lot of one defense recruits. Yeah, this is good. It's like a miniature earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really good. Here we go. This is a gold card. Love the art. 6 blessings. Give the top recruit in your deck +1/+1 guard. Oh, whoa! Guard, evade, aura, speed, and flourish. So that means they have to be targeted. Guard goes in the first lane, the front lane. Evade means the first attack that minion gets is ignored when their opponent attacks you. Aura means they protected. Speed, which means they can go off right away and attack, and flurry. The only thing is, are you going to spend a gold resource for all that, and then the top recruit? Remember, it doesn't mean it's going to be your top card, meaning coming next. It's your top recruit. So let's say your recruit's 3 cards back from being drawn. I think it's a little slow. It might be good for control decks because that's kind of, you're going to help them maybe seal up the game, but I think it's too slow for gold. Don't you agree? You're doing a lot. Doing a lot for something.
It's kind of like an Alakir buff on a stick, which is cool.
We'll see. It does a lot. We'll see if it's going to be good enough. If it was silver, I would say it's probably good. I mean, we might be wrong. It might be amazing. All right, silver, supersonic sucker punch. Give a friendly recruit +3 this turn, and invincibility. Well, invincibility is real strong, especially if you put this on a flurry thing. So they could go in there and get trades, clear up the board. Yeah, I like this. I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's good. Let's do this. The power of hope. Create a lightning bolt in your deck for each friendly character. Draw a card. All right, again, this is lightning. It's silver. Lightning support. I think it's good. Obviously, we have to play around with seeing how this lightning bolt synergy works in the long run. But drawing cards is always good. It's kind of expensive though, silver, right? Wouldn't it be better for bronze?
Yeah. Especially because it, requires you to have a big board to maximize it.
So we'll see. I don't think it's bad, but I don't know. Silver might be a little bit too expensive. Let's see here. Bronze, the ring chooses. All right. Seek a green lantern and give them +2/+2. Okay, so with Hearthstone coming in mind and other games, even Legends of Runeterra, these type of effects, seek is basically discover. I think it's good, right?
Yeah.
I think it's good. Yeah, because if you're bronze and you have a bad hand, you could choose one of the 3 to give you something you could potentially play. I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah. Kind of hate that it's good, but
yeah. All right, gold, and it's a ultimate, which means you can only run 1 in the game. By the way, the ultimate's this legendary orange look icon. So then when you see that, guys, you can only play 1. Ready? Each recruit that attacked this turn. That's extremely powerful. Now, obviously, the only thing is you have to have a board. And
yeah. So if your stuff has flurry, this
is just extremely, this is extremely powerful, in an optimal dream scenario. But you're probably going to hold on to it in your hand if you don't. Yeah, so is it too slow, Rev? It's great, but it might be a little bit too slow. It depends.
Yeah, it could be win more.
Yeah, it could be win more.
Like if you've got all these minions that are, free to attack and make good trades and everything, maybe you're already winning. I don't know. Definitely spicy though.
I like it. Yeah, definitely spicy. We'll have to wait to see if it's something that'll be played. Now, create. We don't have any to talk about. Bronze, Billy Batson, so aka Shazam in his young mode. So, start. Transform Billy into Shazam. He's a 0/1. Horrible stats. If it was the end of the turn, I would say it's amazing, but I mean, you can put him, you can protect him and put him back, but he's extremely vulnerable to a lot of stuff. But you could, I don't know, you could combo him with other factions and make him. But is he worth the investment? Though, where is Shazam? What does he look like?
I'm looking for him right now.
Recruit, is he under recruit?
Yeah, he's a gold 7/6 with speed.
Oh, there he is.
Shazam would be KO'd. He transforms into Billy Batson.
So he's kind of like a Phoenix.
Yeah.
And he's only one in your deck, by the way. So that's a way of kind of bypassing that. 7/6 with speed's really good. But back to this. Is it? I don't know. Would you? He has a bronze. So that's really good. Early game, if you're lucky, you could protect him. That your opponent doesn't answer for it, but one's just so easy to get rid of, dude.
You can't play Billy Batson in your deck.
Oh no, you're right. He's created. Oh, duh.
So, yeah, I mean, the play is you try to like take a good trade with Shazam and then hope they can't, kill him and kill Billy.
Oh, actually, we shouldn't do creative because that's after recruit. So let's do this. All right, because you're right. We have to see the first part of it, like this Shazam. Well, I think we were talking about Shazam. Is he worth it to see? I think he is. Yeah. I mean, he's a good card, right?
Yeah.
He is a ultimate though. I think he's okay. Oh well, let's go here. Ambush bug, bronze 2/2. Okay, speed. Okay, that means he can. He can attack right away. Deploy. Ambush bug gets ambush this turn, which is funny. So that means, yeah, he can attack. He gets good trade. Yeah, that's a good card. And if
and ambushes, they can attack the back row, or
no. The ambush means when they attack a minion, they attack first, and they don't take damage if they kill it.
Get retaliated.
Yeah, if they kill it. If they kill it. So if he attacks a 2/3, it's going to be bad because he will do damage to the 2/3. It'll survive with 1 health, but then it gets it's like quick attack for Legends of Runeterra, stuff like that. I believe the viewer said that, and so you do take if it has more, but if it's a 2/1 or if it's a 3/1 and it doesn't have shield and stuff like that, then it gets to kill it for free. So it's no matter what, speeds are really good, or ambush is really good. I like this. It's an aggressive card. It'll go face against anyone who doesn't have any kind of recruit. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff. I don't think we have an argument there. Mm-hmm. It's an excellent early game bronze. Or let's see here. Another one. This one's deploy, create, and play a Crystal Blast. What's Crystal Blast? Is that under create? Oh, no. All right, well, we don't know what Crystal Blast is.
The world may never know.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's some kind of spell. All right, and I don't know. Here, let's... Crystal Blast. Let's see if we can find it. No, it didn't. Okay, whatever. We'll find out sooner or later.
Maybe the art's not finalized yet or something.
Yep. Black. Oh, we're back to her. I think she's good. We don't know what Crystal Blast is, but she's, probably good enough, I'm assuming. So it means it creates and plays it, so you get it for free, whatever Crystal Blast is. So I'm pretty sure it's good. And I'm pretty sure it's under actions. I don't remember a Crystal Blast, though. Anyways, let's go here. Black Lightning. Start. Deal 5 damage to an enemy character. So that means you get to choose. It's not random. He is a gold card. 5/8. So really good defense. Decent attack. Pretty good attack. I think he's good enough. I mean, that sets up trades. That sets up... You could hit the leader, which is a lot of damage. I think he's good. Unless you disagree, Rev. He is a gold.
This doesn't feel that slow, right? 8 feels like a good amount of health.
Yeah, it does. I think so. I think it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good. I think you'll see play.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Booster Gold, man. I used to love his comics. Silver, fire. It's a 4/5. Firepower +1. So it's firepower synergy. Is he good enough? I'm pretty sure he will be for that kind of Joker or spell power increase. I think he's good.
Mm-hmm.
Respectful. Yeah, he's good. He's good stats. Captain.
Yeah, I think something to remember for all these firepower cards too, right? Is if you're only playing, because you can only really play 2 cards in a turn. So you have to think, if you're playing a minion or a spell that gives you firepower, like how much are you utilizing firepower with your one other card that turn? Like assuming that your opponent's gonna like kill your firepower if they have the opportunity to.
Yes, sir. And I saw some Joker stuff with firepower where the Enchantress on board did some KOing. So yeah, firepower's not to be underestimated. Captain Atom, Gold, 5/5. So stats are not the greatest, but let's look at his effect. Especially for gold, it's not that great. After a friendly character loses aura, Captain Atom gets +2/+2. Deploy. This is very good. Deploy. Give each friendly character aura. Because I was just about to say, well, what if you don't have an aura? What if you don't have that? Well, you don't have to build your deck around aura. Captain Atom gives that for you, so you could play him, then do your trades. So yeah, I think he's good. I really think this is a good card.
Yeah,
really good. So yeah, and you can play 2 of them. Good. Because all these situational shit. Like if you didn't do the deploy, then you'd have to build a deck around him, and I don't know if he'd be worth it. He might be, but yeah, he's good. Oh, we see Green Lantern. Bronze. Love the art. Green Lantern 2/2. So pretty standard for bronze. And now you see where this bronze synergy comes into energy ramp comes into play. The first time you play a Green Lantern, each turn generate a bronze. So that's actually really good. The only thing is he's 2/2, but early game he should survive if you put him in the back row, right? Should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's good. He gives you ramp. There's not much else to say about that.
Pretty reasonable. It's a threat.
Yep, and it has to be dealt with. Here's Chip. Another bronze 2/2. Deploy. You may play bronze to give Chip and a random Green Lantern in your hand +1/+1 and aura. So that's actually really good because it'll protect him. Is Chip good enough? I think he is.
Yeah.
But the only thing is you paid a bronze, but I think it's good enough. It becomes a 3/3, and that's pretty premium stats for a bronze. Yeah, I like it.
It's good. This kind of reminds me of Sunspot. Snap. It kind of lets you fill out your curve.
Yep, I think it's good.
You got a spare bronze lying around, no other bronze card you want to play. Just
here is an interesting card, a bronze. Darla here, she is a 2/1. Oh, not that great. She can attack twice and has aura, so she is protected at least once against spells. So that's really, really good. I think she'll see okay play. I mean, she's not bad, I guess, but
yeah, Flurry's probably not super relevant when on 1 health.
Yeah, if she's not gonna do really much. True, maybe hit a leader if you're lucky, and then hit something else. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Dr. Fate, gold, and he is a common, so you can play 2 of them. A 7/6, deploy, seek a magical spell. Very much Dr. Fate. For gold, though, his attack's really good. His defense is a little bit low, but I think he's still good enough. He's a big threat, right? And if you maybe do energy with might,
that replaces itself.
Yeah, I like it. I think he's good.
Probably kind of depend on how fast the meta is.
Yeah, exactly. He might be,
if you can afford to play, because like we know from Hearthstone, if you were to play like an 8-mana Discover card, like that's pretty slow.
Yeah.
The Discover cards that get played are like the 1 and 2 mana ones that you can just like slot into a turn when you have nothing better going on.
Correct. Yeah, I like him, but we'll see if he sees play. Eugene here, the Troy. Here it's a bronze 2/3. So actually pretty good stats for bronze. He has aura. which is really good. So protection for spells for at least one. Deploy, create 3 lightning bolts in your deck. Again, more lightning bolt synergy. And yeah, I think he's good. His defense is very good for a bronze. And he has aura, so yeah, a good card.
Not bad.
Not bad. Oh, Firestorm. A silver 4/3 end. Deal 2 damage for each enemy in Firestorm's lane for each other card you've played this turn. So it's a combo card. And he's ultimate, so you can only run 1. I think he's good, especially if you're going to go into these lightning bolt synergies and stuff like that. He's kind of like a big payoff card. And yeah, he's good. I think he's going to be really good. Obviously,
I like it.
Little conditional, but yeah, I like he's good. Freddie Friedman, silver, aura. After you play an action, create 2 copies of it in your deck. Again, more generation of 4/4, which is decent stats. I guess, yeah, this is definitely support. I think he's good.
Yeah, so what, you just try to like chain lightning bolts off each other?
No, I like it. He's good.
It could be pretty good if there's any kind of card draw engine outside of the lightning bolts.
Yes. I like it. He's good. I think he'll see play. Ooh, Geoforce. He's a vanilla. Gold, 8/7 vanilla. So we'll see if he sees play. He might, especially if you have a limited collection. So you're probably going to see play because everyone's going to start out new. I'm pretty sure this is something you get free. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But other than that, though, as you get your collection going, you probably will never find a spot. But 8 attacks, shit ton of stuff, yeah. Look at this guy, though. Gold, 6/6, and deal 1 damage to each leader for each magical spell you've played this game. So this is your big finisher. The only thing is, you don't have to do that much value. I mean, think about it. You could get one of the leaders or both leaders kind of worn down. You get them down to below 5, and you've played 5 magical spells or more. Yeah, this is good. I think you'll see play. Obviously slow, but you don't have to be greedy with him either, though.
Yeah,
he's actually kind of flexible. If you do 5,
seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I think he's good.
It's also a must kill for your opponent if it doesn't.
Oh, exactly.
If it doesn't kill them.
Exactly. It's kind of like what's that card in Hearthstone that starts as a 2/2, then becomes a 5/5, and then a 8/8, and he's just insane finisher. God, I forgot his name.
God, what's his Astalar?
Yeah, there you go. So he's like Astalar, a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same. Oh, here's a Green Lantern Cadet, Green Lantern tag, a 1/2, but it's free. That's good, and it's Green Lantern synergy, obviously. So I think it's good. It's early game, free. I mean, free minions good, right? You could just flood the board. Yeah, it's good. Hal Jordan, the actual card. He is a. Come on. Why is it so slow? He's a legendary ultimate, so you can only play 1. He's a gold. Green Lantern tag, 5/5, deploy. You may pay a bronze to double the attack and shield of Hal Jordan and a random Green Lantern in your hand. So he'll be a 10/10 99% of the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to see play. Especially with the synergy of generation here, dude. Yeah, he's going to see play. Easy. He'll be good. A 10/10 is going to be huge overstated for yeah, I like it.
So the combo that jumps to mind is Batgirl can re-trigger deploys.
Oh, exactly.
So, if they can't deal with your 10/10, then
they're going to have a hard time with the 20/20.
20/20, yeah.
I can't wait to see that. Iris West. A bronze is 0/1. Your leader has +1 attack, which is extremely powerful. On your turn, your Flash leader is invincible. Okay, now she's easily dealt with. I kind of think she'll see play outside of Flash anyways, because +1 attack's good, dude. Especially if you combo that with Superman, that's 8. So the only thing is she's horrible stats, but I'm pretty sure you could try to protect her. I think she's a good card, but we'll see if she sees play.
Yeah, I guess in the early game,
she's good.
If you're willing to use Flash's limited health pool, you can
do a lot of good.
Use them to clear your opponent's early plays, so you're a stick.
Yeah, really. She'll probably see.
A little risky, but probably pretty good sometimes.
Jessica Cruz. Why is it so slow? Bronze, amazing art. Green Lantern tag, of course. 2/3 bronze. That's really good stats. You may pay bronze to get Jessica Cruz and a random lantern in your hand +3 attack. Yeah, it's good. Especially with the synergies we've seen. That's good. So she'll be a 5/3 on possibly early games. That's good. Yeah, I like her. Do you think she's good enough?
Yeah, it's definitely it hits really hard if it's uncontested.
Oh yeah. And 3 usually people might not be able to deal with that easily in the early game. Yeah, I like it. John what's his name? Oh, Jesus. Constantine. What's it called? I had too many beers, Rev. Look at that. I can't speak.
I know.
Hey, but it's Friday, right? 4-4.
Yeah, I had a more wholesome Friday. I played volleyball.
Wow. That's nice. After you play a magical spell, give your friendly recruits +1/+1 and aura. That's really good. And it's going to obviously synergize. I think he's good. Yeah, because aura's so powerful, dude.
Yeah, that's a little snowbally.
It is. Yeah, he's good. I think he doesn't. Does he buff himself? That's a question.
I'm interpreting friendly recruits as the other stuff.
Yeah, so he probably doesn't buff himself. No matter what, he's still good. Here's John Stewart's deploy. He is a Green Lantern 3/5. Actually, really decent stats. You may pay a deploy. You may play bronze to deal damage equal to John Stewart's attack to an enemy character. That's good. At minimum, we're not counting any of the buffs that we've seen with the synergies with other Lantern deploys. 3 attack, possibly more. He's going to see play. He's good. Actually, he's really good. Anything that could, look at Hearthstone, how many of those type of cards see play, right?
All these cards that let you play, let you pay bronze for an added effect. Mm-hmm. Probably pretty flexible.
Yes, sir. I like it. I like this Green Lantern. I cannot wait for us to Theorycraft Green Lantern shenanigans. Since the things we've reviewed, what do you think would go with Green Lantern? Maybe Batgirl, right? Maybe, yeah. Batgirl.
There's a lot of deploys.
A lot of deploys.
And all the flurry stuff has some might synergy too.
Yes, sir.
Just the big buffs.
This guy's really good statted for silver. It's Green Lantern, of course, a 4/6. Deploy. You may pay a bronze to give your Green Lanterns recruits everywhere +1/+1. Yeah. And which John's a silver, so if you have 2 silver, that's order is actually important. But yeah, it's really good. He's gonna definitely see play. He's a powerful card. That means on your battlefield, the hand, and of course your deck. Really good.
Yeah. Thank God it buffs your board.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would be very slow.
Yep, but this is really good. I like him. And he's really good statted for a silver. Here is Kyle Rayner. So, silver, 3/3. Green Lantern, of course, you may pay bronze to summon a construct. Sacrifice it if Kyle... Oh, so if Kyle gets killed, let's look at the construct. It dies instead, so let's look at that. Here he is. Bronze. If you don't have Kyle, sacrifice this. Okay, deploy. The construct gets doubled. Oh, okay. So it's a 6/6 since he's a 3/3. So not bad. I think he's good. No.
Yeah, not bad.
No, not bad. I think he's good. He'll see play. And he's protected. Okay, here we go. Liberty Bell. She is bronze, 3/1 speed. So that means she can attack right away. Excellent early game aggressive card. Yeah, it's without the speedy, But with speech, that'll be really good. So that means she could go face right away.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, she's excellent on turn 1 if you're going first. Madam, she's an actual really cool comic book series back in the day. I don't know about now. Silver, 4/5, good stats for silver. Create. Start. The start of the turn, create a magical spell in your hand. So it's not end. She'd be a lot better with end, but start's not bad. The thing is, 4/5 is not going to be easy to get rid of, especially for aggressive decks. They're going to have to probably invest a trade or a spell or something like that. I think she's good. And it's just kind of like something you have to kill, right? Otherwise, you're going to give your opponent too many resources.
Yep.
Yeah, good card. Mary here, she is silver. Love the art for aura. Good. How many auras? Very, very good, especially with all this spell synergy in this game, or spells. Deploy. Other friendly friendly recruits with aura get +2/+. So she has really good synergy with, where is he? Captain Adam. Where'd he go? Here he is. But he's a gold, so she would have to be like turn 6 or above to combo them. You play him first. You have another silver. You could play her. So, its only problem is a little situational. If you could combo it with Captain Adam, it's amazing. But how often are you going to get that, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, with being able to usually only play 2 cards a turn too.
Yeah,
this is really, really weak if your opponent's just cleared your board.
Yeah, so she's a little bit too situational.
So it's only gonna buff one thing.
We'll see. But yeah, it's situational. I'm gonna have to see how consistent is goal. Here's Max Mercury though. 2/3 optimal stats for bronze, and can attack twice. Very good card for early game aggression. Yeah, if they don't deal with it, that's 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. Naomi though. Naomi, I think is going to be really interesting. It's a bronze 1/1. After you play a card, give Naomi gets +1/+1. So there's some free stuff. So yeah, she could potentially get a decent amount of.
Might snowball pretty hard.
Yeah, and she has to be dealt with. You can't just I'm going to leave her there and then deal with her later. Now you have to deal with her. Huh? Good card.
Mm-hmm. Lightning bolt synergy too.
Yes. Oh yeah, exactly. Huge lightning bolt synergy. Pedro here, or Padro. He's a bronze of 1/3 aura. Okay. After you play an action, Pedro gets +2 this attack. This turn. So really good synergy. Obviously, how many early game stuff? I think he's good. And he's probably something that your opponent's going to want to deal with because it could potentially become snowbally.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
you can just use your spells to clear minions and then
that's
chip
yes, sir.
5 or 7 or whatever.
This is like that Naga in Hearthstone and it sees play. So yeah, definitely gonna same here.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Red Tornado, silver 1/6, horrible attack but good defense. Can attack twice. Deploy after another friendly creature attacks this turn. Red Tornado gets +1 attack. So if you have a couple in there, you get +2, +3. You have to have a wide board, and they all have to attack to get optimal. I think he's good, but is he good enough? What do you think, Rev? He's situational, but I think most of the time you're going to get good value out of him.
Yeah, I like it. He's got a lot of health, so if you can get a decent, you can get 2 or 3 attack or whatever.
I think he's good.
I think you're making good trades.
And he has to be respected. Okay, we already saw Shazam. We saw the token. So he's a gold ultimate, so he can only play 1. 7/6 speed, meaning he can go face right away or get some trades. If he's KO'd, he transforms into Billy, and we know what that happens. So I think he's good. Speed with 7 attacks, very powerful. And if you could combo with some of those flurry stuff this turn, that's a lot of damage. Do you think he's good enough? I think he is.
He could be, yeah.
He could be.
Like ideally, I think you take a a value trade, and
Yes.
then if your opponent is behind on the board because you just got to take good trades.
Yep.
And then maybe they just don't have enough
To deal.
stuff available.
Yeah.
They've got a spell in their hand, but they need 2 spells, kind of deal.
Yeah, you could, with might, with other stuff, might be able to protect him too. So yeah, I think he's good. Here is another Green Lantern, Simon. Here, he is a bronze, 3/2. Okay, so deploy. You may play a bronze to give Simon a random Green Lantern in your hand. Oh, well, yeah, that's extremely good. So he's going to be a 3/5 for a bronze. That's extremely good stats. Yeah, and that should be pretty easy for you to pull off too. And with Batgirl, you can make him a 3/10, which means he's going to get huge amount of trades in the early game, protect your board, and possibly get. Yeah, he's a really good card. I really like him, and it should be pretty damn consistent to get that effect.
Yeah, and Green Lantern battery is insane with all
these. Exactly. So yeah, I cannot wait for Green Lantern. I can't wait to play that. That Superman Doomsday, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if Superman Doomsday is going to be good, but we'll see. All right. It's a silver 4/3. It's a little bit low on a defense for a silver card. The first time you deal spell damage, basically, or some other variant on your turn, draw a card. A draw engine. You can put this in the back row, protect it. It doesn't have aura, so it's vulnerable to spells. Do you think it's good enough? I think it is. It draws a card, so I mean, you could potentially. It's only your first time, though, mind you, so only could draw one card.
Yeah, it's not like a crazy draw your whole deck engine with lightning bolts.
Yeah,
it seems solid.
It seems solid. I think it's good. We'll have to wait and see, of course. You Stargirl. Well, yeah, this is bronze 3/3. She pays basically for herself, so it's a 3/3 for free. Oh, but it's start. I thought it was deploy. Okay. I still think it's going to see
3/3. Yeah, it's got a pretty good chance to stick.
This surviving. Yeah, and if they make unfavorable trades to get rid of it, they'll definitely do it. Yeah, she's definitely going to see play.
I mean, even if they've got like a deal 3 damage or whatever.
Yep.
I mean, you just went even at that point.
Yes, sir. Definitely see play. I like her a lot. This is as vanilla as you can get. A silver 8/4. Again, I'm pretty sure this is going to begin in the beginner deck that they give you. We'll see play until you get just something better. 8 attacks, huge amount for silver, but the defense is really bad. You put them in the back row, maybe.
Well, there is that one card that gives you like speed and flurry and
there is that,
and all the rest. So like maybe a deck wants to just play like a couple big dumb idiots.
Yeah, but that's exactly
until they can kill you.
Exactly, that's exactly what he is, a dumb idiot. And like I said, when we start, we're not gonna have a lot of cards. So yeah, a lot of this stuff, guys, like especially these like Flash. Well, not that, but Flash. All these epics. And ultimates are not going to be, most of us aren't going to have from day one. All right, Flash, though. Gold. Speed. The Flash is invincible on your turn. That's just insane for a 3/3. It can attack right away, and maybe after you play an energy card, ready Flash. So that means he can attack. You do another, you play another energy card, and he can attack again. Yeah, he's really good, especially if you can buff him some way too, right?
Well, if you give Flash Flurry with another card, and then you play a energy card,
he'll have
the double attack for each action you play.
Because a lot of it will be for this turn, so anything that's for this turn, or if it's permanent, it's permanent. So yeah, that's pretty good, damn good. He is probably kind of like your late game Punisher. The only thing is 3 attacks aren't that great, but it's, he's not going to get good trades. But I'm assuming he's going to want to go face to finish off a leader. So yeah, he's going to be good. I like him. It
reminds me of Lady Steno, which is insane.
Yep, I like it. Shazam, the Wizard Shazam. silver 4-5. Really good stats, by the way, for a silver. Aura, really good. He's protected from spells for at least one. Start, draw, and action. Draw. So, yeah, he's definitely going to last. Put him in the back row, too. Yeah, he's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, no question asked. Especially supports the kind of what this energy archetype's all faction's all about. Timothy Hunter. What? He's not a hunter? Bronze, 1/4. Really good stats for defense for a bronze card deploy. If you have a magical spell in your hand, you create and play Pyromancer. Ooh, what does that do? Did we see that? No, it's not there. Is it under actions? I don't remember seeing it. Nope. Oh, no, we'll find out what that is. But I'm pretty sure it's good. I'm sure he'll see play, right?
Hard to say.
It's hard to say. It depends on what the Pyromancy is about. So, we've covered everything so far. Actions creates, and there's some stuff that's live in the game now that aren't here on the site that they discovered today. So that's kind of good too. 4 leaders. Of all of them, I would say Hal Jordan's definitely going to see play. He's really good. Shazam's probably going to see play. He's the Flash, no-brainer. Zatanna, I think so. Oh, I think she's good enough, man. I think the only thing she doesn't get attack, but you saw there's some stuff where you could give them attack, at least one. So I think she's good.
There's no attack, and she's a little limited on health.
Yeah, but of all of them,
you might get punished sometimes for your greed.
Yeah. She's definitely not going to be in an aggressive deck. She can be something else. But Hal Jordan's going to see play, Shazam, and definitely the Flash. I think they're all going to see play, but the Flash is going to be your premium for aggro. Hal Jordan, I can't wait for that. Oh, by the way, I told you.
Hal Jordan's got the extra bronze to play to pay for all the Green Lantern bonuses.
Yes, sir. I wonder if he's what other kind of deck he'll be good in. Freaking Aquaman, I told you he was going to be him, and I told you with Wonder Woman, they were Willow did extremely well with them today. I knew Aquaman was going to be good. So yeah, I can't wait, man. So next time we'll do Tactics probably, or Tyranny, we'll see. But what do you think of Energy so far compared to others?
I think it's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Kind of combo oriented.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see. So next week in Rev, we'll hopefully get in the beta. If we do, then we'll definitely do co-op streaming. Obviously, you won't have the game, but we'll definitely get some feel on it. What's the first? Well, we have 2 more factions to cover, but I think we're definitely going to do Anarchy, Energy, and some Might. And Tactics looks like just so much fun, too. Tyranny's they're all going to be fun, but yeah, I don't know what we're going to do first, but we'll do something. All right, that's it for Energy, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty
good
stuff.
Yep. And then Tactics and Tyranny's up. So, yeah, I can't wait. So, Rav, and on that note, it is late, and I'm pretty sure you're tired from playing volleyball. We'll do the last 2, hopefully, this weekend.
Yep.
Thanks for coming by.
Should be good.
Yep. Good night, guys.